Hi, welcome to Crafty Girl Creations. I'm Jalen Weinel, and we are making a comfort or condolence card today. Sometimes we make the cards, sometimes the hardest moments mean the most. The cards we make means the most to that person who receives it. Um, I'd like to introduce a few products to show you that we're going to be using. Today, we're going to be using some gorgeous Stampin' Up! Products. Our sentiment comes from Prayers and Promises. Let's see here. I've got that right here. And I'm going to change to my overhead camera real quick so that you can see that. That might help. There we go. And Prayers and Promises is number 167014. And then the paper we're going to be using Shy Shamrock, which is your outgoing in color, one of your outgoing in colors. And that is the green. That number is 163795. And then we're going to use the Painted Illusions. And I want to show you this designer series paper. I'll show you those. So I want to show you all of them. So I'll take that off. I'll get them back in there, trust me. So I'm going to go ahead and just flip these over for you. As you can see that we've got Pretty Peacock, Daffodil Delight. There's Granny Apple Green, Blueberry Bushel, Strawberry Slush. This is another one with the greens and blues. And it works real well with the the Strawberry Slush and then the Shy Shamrock. And there's you got the scales look. The blues and greens. Or the Pretty Peacock. And then kind of an ombre effect with the different greens and blues and pinks and peaches. Peach Pie, which is another one of the outgoing colors. And this set, you actually can get this in March when you place a $75 order for $5. Usually these packs are usually about $12, $12.50. And that one's got the Blueberry Bushel. And you get three or four copies of each page, front and back. So I'll go ahead and set that off to the side. We are going to use a small portion of one of those pages for our card today. And then I'm also using, I'm pairing that with the Easter basket suite. And the soft greens and the patterns in these papers create a really peaceful feeling, which is perfect for a sympathy or comfort card. Condolence cards don't really have to be complicated. The goal is just to let someone know that you're thinking about them. And as we work, we'll be using just one of these. And I think I chose, well, I'll have to look and see if I've got it here. Let me see which one we used. Keeping you in my thoughts, holding you in my heart, remembering you in my prayers. That's typical for me. So that's the one I've used along with I'm here for you. This is such a really good sentiment set. And again, it's 167014. It's got my favorite one too, Give It to God. But it's got, he cares for you always. And there's just so many perfect sentiments for so many different cards for you to make. So this is a real good choice for like a sentiment stamping. So now let me go ahead and switch to Oh, I already switched to my overhead camera. And if I could ask you to share this video, or to make sure that you plug, if you're watching on YouTube, that you hit that thumbs up and maybe subscribe so you don't miss anything, we'll go ahead and get stamping. You'll see after as I work, there's just a few layers, but it's going to make a really, really beautiful set, a really beautiful card. If you're watching live, tell me in the comments. Do you like to make sympathy cards, or do you make them only when you need them? I like to keep a couple ready just in case, because that happens when you least expect it. Before we finish today, I'm going to show you talk to you about a couple things that are on um, last chance list, and your in colors are going to be the top of that. So let's go ahead and look at what we've got here. I've already got my card base set here with the Shy Shamrock. I am working with a piece of the Easter Basket DSP, and then a small piece of the Painted Illusions. When I got my order, I thought, those look really kind of cool together. You're looking at the Pretty in Pink, here and in here. So that matched really well. So I came up with this idea for our card. So the first thing, and this one is so super easy. The first thing we're going to do is just glue this on. And I've got, I believe this, as I roll over my glue with my take your pick tool. This is going to go, it's 5.5 inches by 2 3/4. And it's going to go from the top edge of the card to the bottom. And I'm just going to make sure it flush on all the sides and layer it down. And I wanted to leave just a little space in between so that Shy Shamrock could still shine through on the front. So again, I just put the little bit of glue on the back of the other piece, and we're going to do the same thing in the right corner. Now, if you were taking and doing like a straight across sentiment, you could even turn this way. Yes, you would be turning it from that, from the up and down this way, but that still doesn't look too bad. And then you could put your sentiment in the middle. But I decided I wanted to pop the sentiment up on dimensionals, and I thought for the wording, we go ahead and use the Shy Shamrock for our sentiment. And let me get my block here. And I've got my white piece of paper. This is measured 2 1/4, I think, by 3. Yes, 2 1/4 by 3. And I think the stamp was 2 inches tall. Just make sure we got all that covered. And then we will put that right in the middle. Keeping you in my thoughts, holding you in my heart, remembering you in my prayers. Oh, that looks nice. I don't always do that so graciously. That's awesome. All right, we'll set that up here, and then we'll get our dimensionals. Oh, here we go. And I went ahead and did this card with the Easter basket because one, it's spring, and two, unfortunately, people don't always pass away at the same time, and they leave in the spring. And I thought, well, they need to have a nice card that's warm and spring like. So one more here. Yeah, you might hear my daughter in the background. She's out there playing with her dog. There we go. And I thought by putting it up on the dimensionals would give it a little bit of, I'm trying to decide whether I want it up here or in the middle, but I think I like it down here because it shows that bit of the shy shamrock off in both corners. And you see what I did, right? We're going to fix that. And I'm going to show you, that's what I'm here for. I am here to show you exactly how to do that. And I just have to find out where I put my, and I had them here this morning. Let me go ahead and close this. I had them here right before we went to do this live, so bear with me. Let's see. I just had my brand new embellishments that I brought home, or I brought back here from my order. And I have covered them up. There they are. That's what I did. I covered them up. See? I want to show you just how to fix this when you make mistakes and you get ink on your fingers. And I do want to show you that I not only have ink on my fingers, I just came from painting at a pottery class, so it's been a crafty day. What can I say? Alrighty. Now we have Shy Shamrock, and these come in the Shy Shamrock Summer Splash. See here, you've got your Summer Splash up at the top, and then you've got your Petunia Pop, Shy Shamrock, Pretty in Pink, and Peach Pie. And since that one is in where I made the mistake is in Shy Shamrock, I figured we'd take one of those and put right over top of that. And then let's take a Petunia Pop. We take a small Petunia Pop. All right, come on. And what do we want down here in the, let's use a Peach Pie. Because there we go. Right down in the corner. And you could have made them all one color, but I figured why be normal? Because I've never been normal in my life. Why start now? Yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you think that's a pretty cool card? I think it is, but I'm biased because I made it. But you see how simple that was. It was a few sheets of paper and a stamp. And it looks really nice. And I thought I had, well, we could cut one. Let's just cut one. We get a piece of white paper because I don't want to leave it undone. I wanted to put the inside sheet in and stamp the inside with something. So let me get my cutter here. And we'll go ahead and we're going to cut this at 4 inches. Because we know the inside of the card is at 4 inches. I'll set the extra over here in my extra pile, which is This Easter basket DSP, that was in my extra pile. I use all my paper. I use every last scrap I can, get my money's worth. And I will always be able to show you how to do that too. And I've cut it at 5.5, which is how tall the card is. Again, extra piece goes in my extra pile. We'll go ahead and put this up here. And we'll go ahead and open that up. Grab our multi-purpose glue. There we go. And we'll put this right in here and just kind of line it straight up. I should have made it a 5.25, but it's okay. It's just going to be top to bottom, just like the front of the card. So actually, that's not a terrible thing. And then I wanted to use "I'm here for you" on the inside. So we grab that Shy Shamrock out again. And then we're just going to put that right there in the middle. I'm here for you. Just something nice, sweet, simple, to the point. So we'll put the ink up. Now again, I do want to show you, and that's our card for today. I want to show you the 5 outgoing ink colors. We got Summer Splash, Shy Shamrock, Peach Pie, Petunia Pop. No idea which one's my favorite, right? Or Pretty Pink, because I'm not a pink or a purple person. Although if anybody's known me before, they know there's my purple cup. I'm never without my purple cup. I don't care where I am. You'll see me with a purple cup. These 5 are going out. As of May, they will no longer be available. So if you guys are out there and you like these colors, you need to get them now. As soon as the new catalog comes out, these are going to be flying out the door. And so the last thing I want to leave you with today is Stampin' Up! If you have ever thought about becoming a demonstrator like I did for this, the starter kit is one of the best deals in crafting. For only $99, you can choose $125 in free merchandise or worth of products. You're paying $99, yes, but you are also getting 25 or 20% off. So when you place a second order or place another order for $100 worth of product, you're going to pay $80. So you're going to always get, that 20% discount. Within my first year, I moved up to 25%, and that makes a big, big difference. So I haven't paid full price for my products in a really long time. And that also gives you access to a very creative community. Let me go ahead and change back to my other screen here. Oops. Some people join just for the discount on their crafting supplies, and some people turn it into a business like I'm doing. If you would like information about joining my team, just send me a message and I'll be happy to talk to you about it. If you enjoyed today's project, would you please follow my page, Crafty Girl Creations, so you don't miss any other card ideas. And remember, a handmade card is more than paper and ink. It's just a little tiny piece of your heart. So I'm going to go ahead, and last thing I'm going to do is show you a few of the cards that we've made over the past couple of weeks, starting with our comfort card. And then I'm going to say goodbye for today. As soon as I can find our other cards. Sorry, like I said, I was coming in late today. Oh, here we are. I forgot we got our little Easter card made with our stripes. And we did Love You Lots with the December product of the month, which was the True Blues designer series paper. And if I'm remembering correctly, they are still available. And then, oh, I did want to show you an idea that did not work out. Okay, I make mistakes. This one we did, I'd say, I'm sorry, I forgot to show you guys. Show on street. Switched. I forgot to show you. These are the cards that I forgot to change the camera. These are the cards that we've been working on the last few weeks. And they've been done primarily with the Easter basket suite. But I wanted to show you, and I've got our good luck card here, our Easter on its way, where we use the outlined, the pre-made scrapbooking page. The ink did not dry. As you could tell, we did that before, and it was just giving us a little bit on. But yeah, the ink took a really long time to dry. You can still do it, but you have to let the ink dry if it's on a shiny surface DSP. But I just wanted to show you that so that I remind myself to tell you. And then the last card that we did, oh, we did this one too. Hello. And that was done with the Easter basket suite. And there was one more card I wanted to show you or remind you of. Oops, as I just dropped things. And I'm not seeing it right now, but that was our rolling waves. I've got the rolling waves stamp set and dies here, where we did the waves, and then we did the sand, and then all the different little shells. Maybe we'll do that one again on Tuesday for just another card, because this is a really great set and it is only available as long as they last. As a bundle, you're getting 10% off of them together. So it's a better deal when you get the bundle instead of buying them separately. So I'm going to leave you with that. And if you have any questions, drop me a comment in the mail, or in the comments section. Drop me a question, and we will see you on Tuesday at 2 p.m. Thanks for rolling with it yesterday, since I couldn't get the video to start and do what it needed to do. It wasn't on my end, but we got it done today, didn't we? All right. Y'all have a great afternoon. Have a fabulous afternoon, and make it crafty. Bye, friends.